guys, it's Jamila here from Slapp. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. This is brand new for 2023 from Charlotte Tilbury, and it is my first video of 2023. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We would love to have you in the Slapp family. And without further ado, guys, here is the video. Did not know we needed 7 more highlighters from Charlotte Tilbury, but there we go, we have them, and I'm excited to try them. I do love a good highlighter. I've bought some really good ones recently. I bought the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Face palette. I bought the Hourglass Tiger palette, which has some really great highlighters in it as well. The Hourglass has like champagne-y and orange ones, and the Charlotte Tilbury has kind of like champagne-y and rose gold ones. So I kind of like both of them. They're very different, they give very different vibes. This one from Charlotte Tilbury came out in 7 shades, and they are all quite similar. There are some bronzy brownie highlights, some very taupey highlights, a couple of gold, and then a rose gold, and just being different just because I've got loads of champagne-y gold highlighters, and I do love a champagne-y gold highlighter, particularly for my nose bridge. But because I've got quite a few of those already, I wanted to try the rose gold highlighter. I felt like that would probably bring together most of my Charlotte Tilbury looks better than a champagne-y one would. The other shades are Moonlit Glow, Champagne Glow, Pillow Talk Glow, Gilded Glow, Sunset Glow, Rose Gold Glow, and Bronze Glow. And I actually went into store and tried a lot of these shades on, so I will be featuring them in vlog 69, which is available to members. You can become a member for £1 a month, very bargainous price, so do check that out. In real life there were a few actually that I was intrigued by. Gilded Glow, which actually looked really nice, and Sunset Glow as well. I think Sunset Glow was the one I really liked. Sunset Glow and Gilded Glow both look really good. The deepest one, which was Bronze Glow, is a bit taupey. I think it just looked a bit flat. It was nice, but then it also looked a bit flat at the same time. I didn't know how much it was going to lift my complexion. I think it depends on your skin tone for that one. You might need to be a bit more olive. These are £38, quite pricey. That's almost £40 for a highlighter, and I know a lot of people actually balk at the idea of spending £40 on a foundation. To spend almost that much on a highlighter does seem a bit intense and a bit hardcore. Obviously it's going to last a lot longer than a foundation, but if it does what my favourite highlighter of all time, the Pillow Talk Dreams highlighter, did, which is break, then you're going to feel very depressed and very sad that you just spent £38 on a highlighter and it's all crumbs. $48 US, so almost $50. That's pretty steep. 7 grams and 0.24 ounces. My favourite Charlotte Tilbury highlighter, pretty much my favourite highlighter of all time, is the Pillow Talk Dreams highlight, and that one in terms of size, 7 grams, and that is actually £35, so it's a bit cheaper, and it's quite interesting because you get 4 shades for the price of 1, so I really like that. Obviously it did break, so it's kind of sad, but I personally love that, and I think that's fair enough price wise. But we'll see what the rose gold one looks like. It says, get your Hollywood glow on with my Hollywood Glow Glide Face Architect highlighter in rose gold glow. This true rose gold powder highlighter is sunrise bottled, combining the rich pigment payoff of a pressed powder with the skin gilding satin texture of a liquid highlighter. I'm going to show you the packaging, show you some swatches, and then I'm going to get into a demo. Hey guys, those are the swatches on, and it actually is a lot more orange than I thought it was going to be. I really thought this was going to be a Pillow Talky pinky rose gold, but it is very copper for me. It is very orange. It really looks like the Hourglass one I have in the Tiger palette. It's pretty much identical. I think the main difference between them is that this one is a bit more pigmented and it looks a little bit smoother. Not that the Hourglass one isn't, but it's got like a bit more of a molten streak running through it. It looks a bit more metallic. It kind of is the same quality and consistency as the Pat McGrath one that I've got from the trio, but just a completely different color. So it looks more like, it feels more like the Pat McGrath, but looks more like the Hourglass. Doesn't feel like a Charlotte Tilbury at all because it's very coppery, very orange. But I'm going to put it on, see how it looks. Now I'm starting to have buyer's remorse. I think I should have gone for something a bit more pinky or a bit more gold. But we shall see. It is nothing like the Pillow Talk face palette, which I guess is good because it means I have variation. In terms of the packaging is really nice. It's pretty much identical to the Hollywood Flawless Eye Filter eyeshadow quad, which had stars on the front. It's not the most like jazzy Charlotte Tilbury packaging. It is her classic compact that she used for her Pillow Talk blushes, her cheek to chic. Only bugbear with this is that it's really loose in the compact, and I'm not sure if it's just my one, but it feels like it's going to fall out at all times. It just kind of, you can hear it moving, just wiggles around. So that's not my favorite thing. Apart from that, it is nice enough. And on the packaging itself, it's quite funky. It's got a face on it and it shows you where to put the highlighter. So she says, glowing, lifted, younger looking skin for cheeks, nose, jawline, eyes and lips. So I'm actually going to follow this. It's got it under the brow bone, it's got it here, which is quite high, it's got it around the eyes, nose bridge and jawline. So I'm going to see how it looks. It might look a bit crazy, but when she last told me to do this with her bronzer, her powder bronzer, and do like the dab here, it changed the way I do my makeup and really made me look a lot more sun-kissed. So I'm going to give it a go. I feel like I may as well. I'm going to get another brush so I can do the brow bony bits, and I'll be right back. So first up, I'm going to do the classic down the nose bridge. So I'm going to give you a quick close-up of my face. It's looking a bit random, but I'm going to give you a quick close-up of my face without it so we can see what it looks like before and after. So now I'm going to use a bit of this highlight in Rose Gold Glow down the middle of my face on my nose bridge. I like that. It's definitely brought shape to my face. She did a little dot on the end. I don't know if I need to do that, but I will. So I'll do underbrow. It does hit the light really nicely on the nose. I actually do like it, and it looks a lot more rose gold on than it does swatch. It looks a lot warmer and also a little bit pinkier on, or rose goldier on, than it does swatch. So I quite like that. Quite like it on my brows as well, brow bone as well. Next I'm going to do this jawline because I think that's very different. The last thing to do is the eyes. So she's going in the corner, under, and then a bit in the middle as well. I quite like it in the middle of the eyeshadow. I already had a kind of rose gold shade on. I had the Rose Ink eyeshadow duo, which I got, and it does kind of mimic that. So I quite like this as an eyeshadow. It's quite a good idea. I think it actually has brought some light into my face. I was looking a bit flat before. I really like it on the nose bridge. I really like it on the eyes, and the cheek jawline is a kind of random one I wasn't quite sure about. I'm not sure about it yet. But I like it on the cheekbones as well. So I'm going to give you guys a quick close up, and then I'm going to finish up. it is looking good. I really like it on the nose bridge. I might just keep it for the nose bridge because the nose bridge is looking on point. I also do like it on the eyes as well. Can't really see it so much on the cheeks, but I will try it in some different lighting and see if that makes any difference. Natural light. This Refi brow gel is not clear. Hi guys, I'm going to show you my face. It's not too bad actually. It's very smooth on, it looks nice and smooth. It's not like the Rare Beauty one that I tried recently, which was very glittery. It kind of just sat on my skin and didn't really sink in. This actually does melt in, so much so that I can't even see it. It's flattering on my skin tone. I do think for £38 it is quite spenny. It is the same size as the Pillow Talk Dreams highlighter, which is the Multi Glow, which has 4 different shades for £35 as opposed to this 38, and it's the same size. So I think if you do want a solo single highlighter and you know which shade you want and you're only going to wear the same shade all the time, which I do for my nose bridge to be fair, then I think it is a nice highlighter. It's a really great quality. I do like the pigment on this though. I think this would also be really good in summer. I think as my skin warms up I'll probably will like it more. I do really like this around the eyes, and I think it actually is quite interesting as an eye product. I don't think I really like it under the eye so much, but in the corner of the eye and in the middle of the eye and on the brow bone as well, I think it looks really nice and really nice as a nose bridge as well. So there's definitely a lot to like about this highlighter. I think the quality is fantastic. The price is a bit punchy, and I do think considering she does have a really good 4-in-1, that might be the way to go. But I will link them both down below. Let me know what your thoughts are, whether you think you'll be buying it, whether you'll be trying it. If you like the look of it, let me know. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slapp family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.